When somebody dials 990, this is how it looks on the dialer. It rings here, here, and over there. So if I'm on a call and I'm busy, you know, it could go to the next dispatcher answers it. If she's on a call, then we could come to the phone and we could coordinate. It's two persons, 3 persons at a time on shift. And we use Beacon as our dispatching software. As you can see here, we have coverage for the grid, which consists of Belmopan, it's the capital city. And as you can see here, we have everything landmarked. So I'll give you a hint of what all of these colorful stuff mean on the screen. So when we zoom in, you see the ladies there on shift, they sit while we have time. Since ever we got this program, this software, what they do is they landmark stuff around the city, you know, anything that we could use as a reference point to guide our responders. Reason being is, for example, you'd have firefighters being transferred from the north into the capital city. Let's say on this particular day we have a structure fire, and you know, finds out the guys, they need supplementary water, but they only been here a week. They don't really understand where the hydrants are. You know, before Beacon was introduced, we would probably be stuck, you know. So what they would do now is they would call in dispatch and ask for help. So what we would do is we would locate a hydrant nearest to their location. So and this is what all of these represent. Not only hydrants, helipads, government buildings, you know, stores, supermarkets. So what they'll do is they just pretty much find a local hydrant. So as you can see here, hydrant brings you to the hydrant here. If that's not the hydrant that's closest to them, then we find the other one, and then that's what it does. So it makes it a lot easier for them as well as us. Now other kinds of incident could occur where you have tourists passing by. Hey, I'm in an accident, I don't know where I'm at, I just know it says Era Plaza, you know, it brings us right to the place, the actual place. So it saves us time in estimated time of arrival. You know, first within the city limits, we used to be about 15-20 minutes estimated time of arrival. Since we got Beacon, we have shaven that down all the way to about half of that. So it's like 5 minutes, and tops we're from one end of the city to the other end of the city, because we don't spend a lot of time trying to figure out where we are. We already know where we are. So that's what happens here. I'll give you an example. For example, the other night we got a call of a police mobile on fire. So the police mobile was on fire. This was 2 a.m. We had thunderstorms because of a tropical storm coming in, a tropical wave actually. And so, you know, the lightning storms, you know, turned down the phone lines. So we couldn't get to the firehouse to dispatch them, but through Beacon, they got all the alerts and, you know, everything on the tablet because they had wireless internet. So, you know, in another case where we had not have Beacon, you know, we would probably be looking at a 0 response. We probably wouldn't even know that this is happening. And so this is what Beacon has done for us. And, you know, we have all our responders here. And it also helps us to keep track of everything, statistics from since we've gotten Beacon to now. We've taken about 150 calls in the past month and a half too. And we have all our responders, and it's growing daily. So in the next couple months, we are going from about 60 responders to about 495 responders on the grid. So we're looking to integrate monitors on the walls so we could see this grid much larger, because if you can see, after a while it gets so congested that you would really have to zoom in so much to see all the responders. So on a little screen, it would be tedious. So we're looking at getting big monitors, and and stuff like that. Yeah, so as you can see here, Beacon has been helping us a lot with statistics, you know, keeping records, track of our personnel, the actual incident, what happened. So I'll give you a cool example. The other day we received a lot of backlash, negative backlash on social media because of a wildland fire that was raging for about 2-3 days, you know. And the backlash was that we were not responding and that we didn't have any capabilities to contain it. While we did respond, you know, it sent us a negative backlash on social media. However, what Beacon did for us is to show everything, who responded, what time they responded, which dispatcher was on duty, what happened, the details of the call, and even the GPS location, and that our guys were there for approximately the entire day because Beacon kept all of that in real time. And so, our fire chief was, happy to know that we have something like this that keeps us all accountable to the public, because that's the main part of what we want to do.